Oh, there was a little spotette.
Do you need a passport to get there?
No, Tina, get off my microphone.
You need to put some disinfectant on it or something.
Wrong way.
Yeah, wrong way.
Look at it.
No, you can't see
Are
anything.
you sure that's just a spot?
Can't see anything. Anyway, listen, this isn't about me. We should be playing Car Park Catch.
You look like an ugly Sidney Crawford, upside down.
As for the rest of us...
Joking, of course.
Dave in Knots, it's not called a pile-on, it's called a bundle.
What was that on camera?
You can say pylon.
Can
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, why not?
Pylon
What's
works
wrong with
as well.
pylon?
Do you know what? I used to call it all pylon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I never did.
But it seemed to be more known as bundle.
Yeah.
But, why was that on camera?
We did just catch it
Oh,
towards the
did
end,
we?
yes.
Matt Fincham sitting on the sofa now. No, sit down, Matthew.
Yes, yeah.
Sit down, Matthew.
It's
Sit
not
down.
easy to get hold of because there's not many cameras at...
People would have seen
in
me play the
place.
bongos on your bottom.
I'm just popping over to have a look at the view.
Oh, yeah.
Stay where you are.
Go and have a look at the view, Chris.
Oh, go see this.
Hey, put your hands in the air. Let's have a cuddle. Bondo!
Let's go.
Alan.
Oh my God! Matt, what is that?
You're listening to Radio 1.
I know you're excited about the big weekend, but seriously, hey,
That was a big weekend.
control yourself.
That's just what we do.
Woohoo.
That was, for those of you who couldn't see, that was a massive bundle on Matt Fincham. Massive. And if you want to know how big it was half the size of Dave's spot. That's how big.
Wow, that was huge.
It was even bigger.
Radio 1's big weekend is big, but it's nowhere near as big as Dave's spot.
I haven't got a spot anymore. It's gone now.
You're hiding it behind the microphone so that the cameras can't
You
see
can't
it.
do that all day. You walk around with a folded
Microphone in your
Yeah,
face.
sure I can. Look, I'm a broadcaster. Here's my microphone.
This will be Dave for the whole day. So, just got the... Dave, is that a pop shield from a microphone
It's a spot shield.
stuck next to your face? No.
Is this what visualization was intended for?
No.
Yeah, to make you feel uncomfortable
Thanks.
after you just squeeze the
Hi,
spot.
how are you? Nice to see you.
Why
Why did you squeeze
I
it?
sort of did it accidentally. I picked it.
You should never pick
Well,
them.
I know.
No, you shouldn't.
I know, and it's bad. Bad
It
things.
was bad, very bad.
Anyway, listen.
I've got to put it back on now.
You can't really hear it, it's fine.
No.
There you go. The boys are back in
It's
the
a very
barracks.
relaxed show.
Peter Piper. Beautiful. And now let's play Cowboy Catchphrase.
It's time for Car Park Catchphrase. And here's your host, Chris Moyles.
Good morning, Car Park fans. Dominic.
Bum 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 bum.
Tina.
Bum, 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 bum.
Spotty. Alan, you joining in today?
I'm all done.
He doesn't want to do it today. All right. Leave it. For the whole of Car Park Catchphrase, if you're watching the red button, we're going to be on Spot Cam. That's
Oh,
Spot Cam.
don't be mean.
I'm only messing with you.
Don't be mean to me.
Dave
all right.
City.
Is it upsetting?
Come on.
Very good.
Had to be said, didn't it?
Dominic,
I'm sorry.
you know,
I'm sorry.
Seriously, what's wrong with you? Stop being such a puss. A wuss. Sorry, that's all I meant to say.
come on, with timings are important.
All right. Keep your spots on. Seriously. He's so angry he could burst. Just like his spot. Anyway.
Yeah. We won't mention it again.
Okay,
Put the camera back on, Dave. Put the camera
can't even
back on,
see
Dave.
it anyway.
Put the camera back on, Dave.
Can't see it.
Hey, Roy Walker.
Hey, Chris.
Yo.
Have you got a number for the NHS Direct?
Is that for Dave's spot or is it just for you? What's the problem?
Well, it's just that I think I need to speak to somebody medical about a few problems I've been having.
Oh, dear. That just doesn't sound funny at all. What kind of problems are they?
Well, it's kind of personal, you see,
Right.
because since Cheryl moved to the States to try and get the X Factor gig with Cowell,
Right.
I feel like there's been a massive hole left in my heart.
Oh, dear. That is actually very sad.
Yeah.
Hot?
Sad.
Why do you feel there's a hole left in your heart? What's wrong?
I just don't know how to express myself and let the world know how I'm feeling. So I guess the only way to convey the pain that's inside me is to let out through the medium of a song.
Oh, no.
Oh, are you sure?
I think that
What?
I'm about to lose my mind. You've been gone for so long. I'm running out of time.
What do you need?
I need a doctor. Call me a doctor.
Right.
I need a doctor to bring me back to life.
Wow, that's lovely, I tell you.
Crikey. It really has been getting to me, you know. I was telling my mate Shane Ritchie the other day.
Your mate Shane Ritchie?
Yeah, Shane.
Right.
We used to work together at Butlins in the 80s when we were both young, 20-somethings.
Do you know, this is really interesting, but if we could move along.
Hey, Chris.
What?
Come on, big fella.
Yes?
Let's play Car Park Catchphrase.
All right, then, lovely.
What voice?
Please welcome on line 1. It's contestant number 1.
Contestant number 1, what is your name and where do you come from?
Morning, everyone. I'm Mark, and I'm from Huddersfield.
Hey!
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Chris. You all right?
Yeah, I'm great, thanks. Everything's smashing, lovely.
Good.
Super great. You delivering this morning?
Yes, I am.
Where are you?
I'm in Wortley.
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 Have you just delivered or are you about to deliver? Or both?
About to deliver.
Where to?
A place called Hazel Grove Super League.
Hazel Grove Super League.
Yeah.
Wow, what do they do?
Pool tables.
Pool tables. Pool tables.
Pool.
Is there pool tables for the side of the pool?
Yeah.
No doubt. Right. You're not delivering a pool table, are you?
No, the cloth to go on them.
Oh, the bays.
Yeah.
The what?
The bays, isn't it?
Bays.
Yeah.
No, not bays.
Turn up the bays!
No, bays.
Turn up the bays!
Bays.
Turn up the bays! Like that?
No,
Okay,
different
fine.
bays. Like,
And then what did you do last night?
I went to pub for a meal with my girlfriend.
Oh, what did you have?
Steak and chips.
Steak and
Nice.
chips.
Lovely.
Nice. How do you have your steak done? Let me guess. Medium?
Medium rare.
Medium rare.
Oh, that's quite adventurous.
Do you have pudding?
Yep. Chocolate sponge and custard.
that's nice.
Beautiful. That sounds like a great treat.
Yeah.
It's a shame that you can't see the show today because you are missing an unbelievable sight. Dave's spot is massive.
It's not massive.
It's massive.
It's gone.
It's the size of Tina's face.
Can't even see it anymore. You really can't, Mark.
You really can.
Can you look again on iPlayer?
No, you
Do you
can't
know what?
see
Sadly,
anything.
no. But do you know what? Hopefully, we'll have a video highlights package. Why don't we do? We could do a special spot cam highlight package if you want. Dave.
I don't want a spot cam hihighlights package.
Failing that, Mark, just have a look at Google Earth.
Yeah, it's just to the right-hand side of Carlisle.
It's just the. It's the same size as the Great Wall of China.
Yeah, it is. It is very big.
Anyway, hang on there, fella.
And on line 2, it's contestant number 2.
Test number 2. What's your name and where do you come from?
Morning, everybody. My name's Jack, and I'm from Bournemouth.
Hey!
Are you all right, fella?
Yeah, I'm alright. How are you, lot?
Yeah, good,
Very
really
good.
good.
Mega.
Well, we're all good. Are you watching this morning?
I am, yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen Dave's spot yet?
Unfortunately, I have, yeah.
Well, you can't really miss it, can
Can't,
you?
well, you can't see anything, Jack.
I tell you what, thank God we're not in 3D. People will be sitting on the sofa like this. Get it out of my face!
Absolutely.
Get it out of my face!
The health hazard.
Can't see anything.
Look at Dave, desperate to try and hide it. It's so pathetic. Oh, no! Dave, I think there's a small person hiding under your lip.
No.
We should do an interview with Dave Spot later on.
No, I don't do interviews. I've been living here for quite a while now, and I ain't going anywhere. What are you doing today, Jack?
Not a lot today. Got a day off from training, so do some revision and then might head out to town later.
Oh, very nice. I like that.
Good luck with the revision.
What, going out to town on the ales or shopping or what?
No, just to go for a quick shop, probably.
We're going to go for new pants.
Yeah, pants and socks, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as fascinating as this chat is, we really need to get a move on. So, what are you in? Are you in your mate's golf again?
I am indeed, yeah.
All right, let's hear the horn.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, sure. Hold on a second. Nice. And Mark, let's hear yours. All right, you've got it.
Horns at the ready, fingers steady. Let's play Car Park Catchphrase.
Dum dum. Dum dum.
Bum bum. Bum,
What are you doing?
I'm just bum 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 bum.
We're like, it's like an
Sure.
ascending bump.
I'm with you. Whatever. Right, good luck, Mark. Good luck, Jack. Let's see if we can get a winner today. Best of 3. Mr. Fish is in Hexham. He's at a Changing Rooms reunion party with Carol Smiley, Lawrence Llewellyn-Bowen, and Handy Andy. Brilliant. Yeah. Now, it's a big thrill for Mr. Fish, who was a massive fan of this show back in its heyday. It's a chance for him to meet the whole team and to pick up some DIY and decorating advice.
Yeah.
Now, he's already asked Lawrence and Carol about drapes and fabrics and stuff. And now he's asking Handy Andy some really basic DIY questions.
Right.
Andy, you know when you're hammering a nail into a piece of wood? Asks Mr. Fish. Do you hit the hammer on the sharp... I think that was Mark first, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Mark, what are you saying?
Hit the nail on the head.
Hit the nail on the head.
You're absolutely right. That's the Car Park Catchphrase we were after. Well done, you.
Well done, you fella.
Cheers.
You're all right. So, 1 to Mark. Let's mark that off. I've given him a 1.
Mark.
I've given you 1, Mark. Whoop. Jack, I need to give you 1 in a minute, otherwise you're out the game. If I give Mark 1, then you won't be happy at all.
He'll be off,
No,
won't he?
I won't, yeah.
Yeah. So you've got to get the next one right to stay in the game.
You're both back in play. Here's another Car Park Catchphrase.
Mr. Fish is working for a few weeks with his friend Gordon, who's a farmer in a little village just outside Carlisle, Dominic.
Oh, wow.
Gordon's been a farmer all his life, you know.
Right.
Hasn't he?
Yeah, sure.
He knows a thing or two about working the land. So Mr. Fish is learning a lot about crops and cows and tractors and stuff like that. Now, in the top field now at Gordon's farm, Mr. Fish can see what looks like big lumps of bacon fat in the soil. Is that Mark?
Yeah.
All right. Well, hang on. And he doesn't know why they're there, Jack.
Yeah.
So he's saying, is that what's that bacon fat there? He goes, shut up. He goes, yes, it's fat. And he goes, I put it in the soil to attract the birds. You know, when the birds eat it, they put it in the ground, and then, you know, manure is good for the crops. He goes, so you put the fat, like, actually onto Jack. So
on, Jack.
you put
I
the.
literally have no idea. I'm trying so hard.
He goes, well, where do you get this fat belongs to who? And he goes, well, I suppose it belongs to the land. And then once it's on the land, yeah. Oh yes, Jack.
Is it the fat of the land?
Fat of the land.
You're absolutely right. That's the Car Park Catchphrase we were after. Well done to you.
See, well done.
Where was Mark there?
Yeah.
Oh, I was quick on that one.
What happened, Mark?
I don't know. I just couldn't get it at all.
Never heard you.
No, you couldn't. You
couldn't get it.
Couldn't get it at all. There. All right. Well, look. This is it. This is the big one. It's 1 apiece. It's all to play for. It's very, very exciting, as you can tell.
It's 1 apiece, so it's all to play for.
Whoever gets the next one right is going to be finally crowned the champion of Car Park Catchphrase. This has been going on for weeks now.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get. We're kind of running out of time, so let's stop messing around. Here we go with. Oh no! I don't believe it. I don't Adam and Steve it. Oh, Mark, you could have won that today if you'd have only got that second one right as well.
Mark.
Oh my God! Well, that was a successful Mark as Dave trying to get rid of that spot.
Can't see my spot.
You can't. Mark, we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, have a good day.
And you. And Jack, have a good day off. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, you too. Have a great day.
Cheers then. Bye. Right, we are out of here. Well, we're not because we're staying here all week. But Fern Cotton is coming up next. Thanks to everybody for working on the Chris Moyles show today. Myself and Dave and Tina and Dominic and Alan Hayden-Jones and Samantha Moy and Matt Fincham, Lindsay and Steve Richard. Actually, don't thank Steve so much. Well, thanks Simon, though. He was with Simon. Everybody's worked out. Oh, Mike was brilliant today. Oh, Paul O'Connor was on fire.
Oh, and Charlie Waterhouse.
There's Vicky and Alex. Have a great day. Fern is next. Bye, y'all. Don't forget, BBC Radio Cumbria at midday for the Will Kinder Show. Who's Joe Harlan? Who's that? He's not even here.
Morning! Yes! The comedies. That was glorious.